Frequently asked questions about the California Constitution and Article 11. How many sections does Article 11 have? The article contains 15 sections. What does Article 11 relate to? It relates to local government in the state. How does California provide for county governments? Section 1 of Article 11 provides that the state is divided into counties, which are legal subdivisions of the state, and the legislature prescribes uniform procedures for county formation, consolidation, and boundary changes. It also provides for county powers, an elected county sheriff, an elected county district attorney, an elected county assessor, and an elected governing body in each of the 58 counties in California. How does California provide for city governments? Section 2 requires that the legislature prescribe uniform procedures for city formation and to provide for city powers. Are city charters allowed for local governments? Section 3 provides that for its own government, a county or a city may adopt a charter by a majority vote of its electors voting on that question. The charter is effective when filed with the California Secretary of State, and a charter may be amended, revised, or repealed by a vote of the people. Are county charters allowed for local governments? Section 4 specifies that county charters provide a governing body of 5 or more members elected by district or at large, the compensation, terms, and removal of members of that governing body, an elected sheriff, district attorney, assessor, and other officers, the performance of functions required by statute, the powers and duties of governing bodies and all other county officers, the fixing and regulation of governing bodies by ordinance and for the prescribing and regulating of the bodies, as well as their powers, duties, qualifications, and compensation. What is addressed in a city charter? Section 5 states that any city charter may make and endorse all ordinances and regulations in respect to municipal affairs, subject only to restrictions and limitations that are provided in those charters and with respect to other matters that are subject to general laws of the state of California. How does a consolidation occur? Section 6 provides that a county and all the cities within it may consolidate as a charter city and county as provided by statute in the government code. What laws are allowed by local governments? Section 7 specifies that a county or a city may make and enforce within its limits all local police, sanitary, and other ordinances and regulations that are not in conflict with the general laws of the state. What can local ballot measures not do? In Section 6.5, it prohibits a city or a county measure proposed by the legislative body of that city or county, or even a charter city or charter county, to submit to the voters for approval from doing certain specified items that are set forth in Section 7.5. Can counties provide for city functions? Section 8 states the legislature may provide that counties perform municipal functions at the request of cities contained within the boundaries of those counties. Also, if provided by their respective charters, a county may agree with a city within its limits to assume and discharge specified municipal functions on behalf of that city. What are municipal corporations allowed to do? Section 9 provides that a municipal corporation may establish, purchase, and operate public works to furnish its inhabitants with light, water, power, heat, transportation, or means of communications within the jurisdiction. Is additional compensation allowed to local government workers? Section 10 specifies that a local government body may not grant extra compensation or extra allowance to a public officer, employee, or contractor after service has been rendered or that a contract has been entered into and performed in whole or in part. What authority cannot be delegated? Section 11 provides that the legislature may not delegate to a private person or body the power to make, control, appropriate, supervise, or interfere with county or municipal corporation improvements, money, or property. They are also prohibited from allowing it to levy taxes or assessments or perform municipal functions. How are claims against local governments handled? Section 12 specifies that the legislature may prescribe procedures for presenting, considering, and enforcing claims against counties, cities, their officers, agents, or their employees. What are the boundaries of later formed local governments? Section 14 states that a local government formed after the effective date of Section 14, the boundaries of which include all or part of two or more counties, cannot levy a property tax unless that tax has been approved by a majority of the voters on that question in each of the counties. And finally, how are vehicle license fee revenues allocated? Here, Section 15 specifies that the allocation of revenues derived from taxes that are imposed pursuant to the vehicle license fee that does not exceed 0.65% of the market value of the fee are then allocated within the county itself.